Capricorn, welcome to your mid-March reading. Hope you're all doing well. If this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe. And if you want a personal, the link is down below. Mid-March, Capricorn. Oh. Capricorn. Well, work is going well. Interesting. These came reverse. I'm going to honor that. Which is actually pretty nice. But then you got that. It's like right back to square one almost. You're in your head a lot, to be honest. But it's like a roller coaster almost. It's you know, I think you've released yourself from a lot of that burden before, but now it's kind of back. And it's about really a lot of contemplation. Sometimes, Capricorn, you need to, it's about really, because you can be really blunt. You're really straight to the point. And at times it's actually better not to do that, just to keep it surface. But the thing is, you're very proactive when it comes to problem solving. When it comes to, okay, so let's look at this this in a way where we can just not waste so much time, because again, you have the tendency to be in your head a lot, and so when that happens. When that happens, it's it's not productive. It's not productive, and although you can be patient, the in between really puts you in a place of anxiety, of really trying to understand when you don't have all the answers and all the facts. I feel that it's a lot of theories, but not so much all the facts. You've released the burden before, which is interesting because now you're in your head. What is this? Okay. And what is this? All right. Yeah, the moment when you focus on yourself, when you're more receptive towards everything, you tend to release all the burdens that happen in your mind. You stop thinking, basically. It's very zen. But when you're about to enter a new phase where you can see so many possibilities, you start to try to solve a math problem where you don't have all the factors. And you're never going to get the right answer because you just can't formulate the equation fully. It's like going to statistics class. It's not the exact answer, but it's somewhat around that. It's an estimate. And you don't like estimates. You like final answers with exact answers, basically. So, you're in between. You're on the verge of entering a new gate, a new phase of your life, which does actually look very positive. Um, you've conquered a lot of the things and situations and that you had in your life. Things are looking positive, at least monetarily, financially, and you're moving towards a better future. You're not, however, there's a lot of thinking that's going on here, but what you're doing, there's a theme, okay? You're being receptive. End of story. I mean, you got three queens over here, and queens are typically receptive. They don't take initiative. You are taking initiative, however, in your life, but not so much when it comes to speaking what you think, what you know, and putting out your emotions. I think that you are being a lot more receptive. And that's what needs to be done. You're just not comfortable because you want things to move forward. Okay, that's your mindset. You want things to move forward. You feel like you've gathered a lot of life experience to a point that, okay, I have my mind set on a particular life that I want, both financially and emotional, and that's what I'm going for. You're not comfortable sitting there, not doing anything, and just allowing things to come. But either way, you are resisting the urge and forcing yourself to do so, which actually is good. However, your mind is going at a pretty fast pace here. It picks up from 0 to 100 pretty quick, and it puts you in a play. It destabilizes you a little bit, because then where there was no, you're still going to the destination, but there is turbulence. And what we're trying to do is deal with the turbulence that's going on right now. You're trying your best to eliminate those negative thoughts, but you're just afraid for them to catch up to you. You don't want to crash the plane. It's a pretty aggressive turbulence here. It's like playing on a team. You need to wait for others to set you up. Because you're a pretty good player when you are by yourself. You excel at it. But it's about learning how to play in a team. And that's what we need to do. Others might not be at the same pace as you, but it's about learning to slow down and go with the flow of things so that others can catch up to you. And you can. This is a perfect example of learning to work as a team. Now, you can use that as whether it's financially, whether it's in a relationship, emotional relationship. There's a lot of activity in your thoughts. and wanting to put words out. But in this case, the receptivity, the standing still, is actually going to positively affect this dynamic. Very difficult for you though. How you communicate. How sometimes we need to be disciplined and set boundaries when it comes to what we say. Even if it's the right thing, even if it feels, sometimes we have to keep it to ourselves. But also it's about learning to trust the process, learning to trust universe, learning to be receptive, and allowing things to be um, to come towards you rather than going after. Sometimes you don't have to try hard. You, on the other hand, you're very comfortable with trying hard. But the lesson here, ironically, is to just be receptive and to honor that, because you are in a high, like queens don't go to others, they allow others to come and then they determine if it's right or if it's not. This is a time where it's about really sitting down and looking at what others bring to your life, what others will are willing to do for you, how others are willing to love you and build a life with you. Let's get advice. Take the time to, now, you don't have to, you do what you can do on your own. Control what you can control. But also take the time that you have to really, really find why this whole triggering is happening. Why is it so hard for you to allow? What is it trying to teach you? Why is this happening in the first place? What happened before in your life that led you to be like this? Where you always need to work hard to gain other people's trust, to gain other people's love. Why do you have to work so hard? Why can't others come to you and do that? Are you not worthy enough? You don't think you're worthy enough? Because from the outside perspective, everybody looks at you like you are the pinnacle. You're the full package. In fact, others see themselves as not worthy of being with you, of what you have going on. You're not being able to look at yourself and truly see who you are. And that's why you need to be put in this situation, because you don't see how much value you have. You have everything. And in fact, people seem intimidated by who you are and what you have. They don't they don't find themselves worthy. It's hard for them to do that. But the only one that doesn't see that, unfortunately, is yourself, is you. So honor yourself. Take some time to really find yourself. And in that way, things will come to you in a much faster pace. Okay? All right, Capricorn, that's what I have. If it resonated, like, share, subscribe. And if you want a personal, the link will be down below. Good luck, guys.